boy of steady stone. Once, there was a boy named Oryn who moved like water. He could twist, bend, and leap over the tallest ferns in the whispering woods. His laughter was as light as the breeze, and his feet never seemed to touch the ground for long. But one morning, Oryn felt a strange tightness in his back. It was as if a tiny, invisible pebble had taken root under his skin. When he tried to reach for his favorite wooden bird on the high shelf, his shoulder refused to move. His mother, Linnea, noticed he was moving differently. She sat him down on a soft quilt to check the sore spot. "It feels like a secret mountain is growing inside me," Oryn whispered. Linnea held his hand tightly, her eyes full of gentle worry. The stone was spreading, turning Oryn's soft muscles into solid bone. It wasn't a magic spell from a book, but a rare mystery of his own body. Oryn spent more time by the window, watching the clouds drift by while his left arm became as still as a statue. Linnea brought him books about ancient cliffs and sturdy canyons. She wanted him to know that there was majesty in being still. "The mountains see things the wind never notices," she told him as she brushed his hair. Soon, Oryn's torso became a sturdy wall, and his joints turned into solid ridges. He could no longer run to the woods, so the woods came to him. He found that if he stayed very quiet in the garden, the butterflies would mistake him for a garden spirit. Linnea refused to let the stillness be gray. She gathered berries and crushed flower petals to make vibrant paints. She spent her afternoons painting bright vines and golden suns on Oryn's skin, turning his changing body into a living masterpiece. One day, a neighbor child named Micah came to visit. Other children sometimes stared, but Micah just saw Oryn. Micah didn't ask why Oryn couldn't move his neck. He simply climbed onto a stool so they could look at each other eye to eye. Oryn learned that while his body was becoming a fortress, his mind was a bird that could still fly. He traveled to the stars and dived into deep, silent oceans within his imagination, all while sitting in his favorite carved chair by the hearth. As the silver moon rose, Linnea leaned her head against Oryn's steady shoulder. He was her rock, her mountain, and her sun. Oryn wasn't disappearing. He was simply becoming a permanent part of the world's quiet, enduring beauty.